Black is the beauty of the brightest day, the golden ball of heaven's eternal fire that danced with the glory of the silver waves. Now wants the fuel that inflamed his beams with all the faintness, and for foul disgrace he binds the temples of a frowning cloud, ready to darken the earth with endless night. Zenocrate, that gave him light and life, whose eyes shot fire from their ivory breath, and tempered the soul with a lively heart. Now by malice of the angry skies, whose jealousy admits no second mate, draws the comfort of her last breath, and dazzled the hellish mist of death. Now walk the angels on the walls of heaven, as sentinels to warn the immortal souls, to entertain divine Zenocrate, Apollo, Cynthia, and all the ceaseless lamps that gently looked upon this loathsome earth. Shine downwards no more, but deck the heavens to entertain divine Zenocrate. The crystal springs whose taste illuminates refined eyes with eternal sight, tried like silver run through paradise to entertain divine Zenocrate. The cherubims and seraphims that used to sing and play before the King of Kings use all their voices and instruments to entertain divine Zenocrate. And in this suite of curious harmony, the gods that tunes the music to our souls hold out his hand in divine majesty to entertain divine Zenocrate. Then let some holy trance convey my thoughts to the place of imperial heaven, and this my life may be as short to me as are the days of Zenocrate.
My lord, your majesty shall soon proceed, and if she pass this fit, the worst is past.
I fear, my lord, as other empresses, that when this frail and transitory flesh hath sucked the measure of that vital air that feeds the body, with his dated health wane with enforced and necessary change.
May never such a change transform my love, in whose sweet being I repose my life, whose heavenly presence, beautified with health, gives light to Phoebus and the fixed stars, whose absence makes the sun and the moon as dark as when opposed in one diameter. Their spears are mounted on this serpent's head, or else descended into the winding train. Live still, my love, and conserve my life, or dying, be the author of my death.
Let me die, my love. Yes, let me die. With love and patience, let your true love die. Your grief and fury hurts my second life. Yet let me kiss my lord before I die, and let me die with kissing of my lord. But since my life is lengthened yet a while, let me take leave of these my loving sons, and of my lords, whose true nobility have merited my last memory. Sweet sons, farewell. In death, resemble me, and in your lives, your father's excellence. Some music, and my fit will cease, my lord.
Proud fury of intolerable fit that dares torment the body of my love, and scourge the scourge of the immortal god. Now are those spheres where Cupid used us to sit, wandering the world with wonder and with love sadly supplied with pale and ghastly death, whose darts do pierce the center of my soul. Her sacred beauty that hath enchanted heaven and where she had lived before the siege of Troy. Helen, whose beauty summoned Greece to arms and drew 1,000 ships to Tenedos. Had it not been named in Homer's Iliad, her name had been in every line he wrote, or had it not those wanton poets, for whose birth old Rome was proud but gazed a while on her. Zenocrate had been an argument of every epigram or elegy.
Live still, my lord. Oh, let my sovereign live, and sooner let the fiery element dissolve, and make your kingdom in the sky, than this base earth shall shroud your majesty. For should I but suspect your death by mine, the comfort of my future happiness, and hope to meet your highness in the heavens, turned to despair, would break my wretched breast, and fury would confound my present rest.
Oh, what? Is she dead? Tamburlaine, draw thy sword and wound the earth, that it may cleave a twain, and we descend into the infernal vaults, and throw them into the triple moat of hell, for taking hence my fair Zenocrate. Raise the cavalry higher than the clouds, and with a cannon break the flames of heaven, battering the palace of the sun, and shiver all the starry firmament, for whose amorous Jove had snatched my love from hence, meaning to make her stately queen of heaven, what god soever holds thee in his arms, giving thee nectar of ambrosia. Behold me here, divine Zenocrate, and letting death and be tyrannizing war to march with me through these bloody flags. And if thou pitiest Tamburlaine the Great, come down from heaven and live with me again.
Ah, good my lord, be patient. She is dead. All this raging cannot make her live. Nothing prevails, for she is dead, my lord.
Oh, she is dead. Those words do pierce my soul. Oh, sweet Theridamas, say no more. Though she be dead, yet let me think she lives, and feel my mind that dies for want of her. Wherever her soul shall be, thou shalt stay with me, embalmed with cassia, ambergris, and myrrh, not lapped in lead, but covered in a sheet of gold. And until I die thou shalt not be interred. And then in a tomb as Marcellus, we will both rest, and we will have one epitaph writ in several languages, as I have conquered many kingdoms with my sword, and curse this town, I will consume it with fire, because this place bereft me of my love. The house is burned, will look as if they have already mourned, and here will I set up her stature, and march about with it in my morning camp, drooping and pining for my Zenocrate.